Welcome to Avritt's Favorites, insider travel secrets that will make your next travel a breeze. David and Catherine Avritt have learned a thing or two in the last few years. They have made every travel mistake in the book, so you don't have to. Listen in for travel tips and tricks they have picked up along the road. Plus, find out about special promotions, affiliated discount codes, and free giveaways. And now, the hosts of Avritt's Favorites, David and Catherine.
What? We went to San Francisco, didn't we?
We did, last Saturday.
And so tell me, how was the trip going to San Francisco? We spent, 3 hours and a half in the car?
Yeah, I'd say 3.5, 4 hours.
3.5 hours. Mm-hmm. So we traveled, we talked, we stopped by Starbucks, of course.
Yes.
And what else we do? We went to Golden Gate Bridge.
Golden Gate Bridge.
Which,
fun fact, can I share the fun fact
you
I learned?
You sure can.
It's the #1 photographed bridge in the world. He asked, how do they know that? And I said, I don't know, Google knows things.
So, how did they take a survey?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. It's what the Google said.
Is it one of those Google surveys that comes out in our email?
No, it's not.
Or about on social media?
It was legit.
Legit.
So
all right.
We first stopped at the Golden Gate Bridge.
All right, and then we parked next to the fort, didn't we?
So I'm laughing because I was driving, and I did not pull over before we got to the bridge, and I was the psycho trying to figure out where to park. So if you've ever had a frustrating person in front of you not sure where they're going, it's probably me driving. So I don't know where we parked. It was very stressful.
Yeah, but we made it. We went out and took some photo ops. Mm-hmm. So we'll post that. We post that on our social media.
Mm-hmm. It was at sunset.
At sunset, so we had a lot of great sunset photos. So we spent there about good 30 minutes. Yes. Then we head towards where?
Davies Symphony Hall.
Now explain that. Who is he? A lot of people don't know who he is. Or no, we know the location, but who was the...
I didn't research the Symphony Hall.
Oh, you didn't Symphony Hall? Oh my soul. We're supposed to do that prior before we start.
Ask me that question.
Okay, so we went there. What did we do there? Who did we listen to?
Oh, we should back up and tell the other important thing we learned when we went to the Symphony Hall.
Okay, what's the important thing?
The important thing that we learned, we drove past the Symphony Hall at 7:15. We did not walk in until 8:03.
Just hold on. Friendly reminder, they locked the doors exactly at 8 o'clock. So just want to let you know, if you're going there, make sure you show up 45 minutes early and make sure you have a parking spot. And go ahead.
That was our issue. So he's like, oh, we need a place to park. Now, in San Francisco, the Symphony Hall and the Opera House are right next to each other.
Correct.
And they both have events on that night. So we saw a big blue P for parking, and it was closed. So he's driving, so I have to be navigating. And
get it, navigating with her on Google in San Francisco.
I struggle with apps. And so he said, find me a parking spot. So I found one, and it took us forever to get there because the lights, one-way streets, and then there's a one-way street, but you can't turn. It was a mess. So it took us forever to go 0.4 miles. And we found this parking spot, but it wasn't open. Mm-hmm. And so then he said, find me another spot. And he keeps driving, and he says he was very kind and calm the whole time through my struggle. And he may not know this. I couldn't figure it out. But I finally saw a blue P and said, oh, park there. And so we found one, and then we walked to the Symphony Hall, which was a 4-minute walk. It wasn't bad. But it was $15.
Yeah, $15.
For no time duration. So just any time you sit there for 15 minutes. And then we made it.
But there was a great tip, she says, that pay before you leave the parking lot.
Oh,
remember
yes.
That?
The parking attendant told us, because when everyone leaves, they try to pay. So if you pay before you leave the parking garage, you're ahead of time. So it was true. When we went to go get in the elevator to get back to our car, there were a lot of people there, and a lot of them still had to pay. So we missed that line. And the parking structure we parked in, the lady said park on level 3. The normal human would think, where is level 3? Up 3 levels.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is. We couldn't find it because it's down.
It's down.
And it was very confusing.
So she said up. So we're trying to go up and said we were trying to go down.
So we made it.
All right, so we walked in. We got our tickets.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we had premier seatings, right?
We did. We sat in the upper orchestra level.
And which was the sound quality, the music, the view was great.
I would say it was awesome.
So what was the first concert? So what was the first concert?
The first piece of music they played is a brand new world premiere, and it was called Losing Earth. And it was from a composer called Adam Schransberg, and he was commissioned to write this piece just for the San Francisco Symphony.
Correct.
And what was really cool, I've never been to a symphony before, so this may be something that they do. He came out because it was the opening weekend. Thursday was the first night, Friday, Saturday was the last night. He came out and he explained to us his vision for it and the emotional journey you're to take while listening to his music. And something that was very unique is he featured percussion instruments, which if you know anything about music, percussion instruments are never the star of the symphony. They're just little additions, you know?
Correct.
So he featured percussion instruments, which was really cool.
So he's from L.A.?
He is. He currently resides in L.A.
Okay, and he's an Emmy Award.
That's what you said.
Okay.
We've never heard of him, but...
So the first concert was it good? Was it bad? Was it exciting? Was it a home run? If they want to go there and listen to him, is it worth going?
I would say yes. I would say it's an Avritt's favorite.
Favorite.
It was. It was so good. It's called Losing Earth, and he explained it as a journey of the Earth being formed and then going through climate change. Going through climate change and then the uncertainty that happened. So it was very good. I enjoyed it. It was very beautiful.
So how much does really the conductors make over there?
We Googled this because we had time. We had a 4-hour drive. So conductors, at San Francisco Symphony, what was it?
No, the conductor's like over $1 million. Remember?
Oh, yeah. A conductor makes $3 million?
That's over $3 million. All depends on the location.
Yeah, of the location.
Okay.
This guy, Christian Marcelaro, I don't really speak Romanian, so I don't know how to say his last name. I barely speak English, so I struggle.
But he was a conductor in Chicago.
Yes, I looked him up. He was at the Chicago Symphony first, and then this is his first year in San Francisco Symphony.
And he did a great job, didn't he?
He did. He's a master violinist as well. He did. Everything was so beautiful, and it's just with all the instruments to watch him, how he conducts. As I said, I've never had this experience before, so I felt it was amazing.
So we listened to the first half. Curious, how much does the folks that played in the orchestra, how much money they make?
They make, is that one $100,000?
About $100,000.
$120,000 a year.
It all depends location too.
Right. So in the big cities, LA, San Francisco, Chicago, they're going to be paid. If you're in Chico and you're in the Symphony at Laxon Auditorium, you're probably a happy volunteer. But you can work your way up, I'm guessing, right? That's how you get to the big city.
So there was, so how many hours they really practice to this concert? They work like Monday through Friday, or?
They do work Monday through Friday.
And is it 8 hours of practice?
It's 8 hours that they're open.
Okay.
The conductor, well, I don't know how long they practiced for Losing Earth, but the person who wrote it said that he had been there with them since Tuesday.
Correct.
So they have to put lots of hours in. It's very amazing.
Intense.
It's very amazing to see how they work together.
So describe how the first song went. They said, remember, it started like a marching, jazz.
No. So since it featured percussion, it started as a march.
Correct.
And the guy, there's this gentleman, Jacob Knisley, who was starred in this performance because he is a percussionist. And he said percussionists generally don't train the same way that other members of the orchestras train. Their number one place to train would be a band and a marching band, a school band. And so it starts out where he's playing a march, and this guy is in the back of the auditorium, or concert hall, sorry, back of the concert hall, and he's then walking down the aisle playing his drum as if he's at a football game.
Yeah, and he went up and just hit almost all the percussion areas.
Yes, it was, yes.
Very intense.
It was really interesting because when it first started, the conductor was facing the audience, which is not right because the orchestra is the other way. So he was facing the audience. We didn't know that this gentleman was standing in the very back of the hall.
Until he started playing.
Until he started playing and something, and you hear it, and you're like, oh. And then, so it helps that the composer explain it to us first.
Then what's amazing is that individual, the timing, because the conductor is conducting them, and he's coming from the backside.
Yes.
And his head was down below marching, and just the timing was incredible.
It was. He was very good at his instruments because he played multiple ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So we got through the first half, right?
Mm-hmm.
Set a couple tips. We'll make sure I read that you can order your food ahead of time, which we did not know because there was a huge line. And another thing is when you go to intermission, they recommend go to the second floor and you see a really San Francisco Bay Area from there, which we missed. We were too busy looking around and trying to comprehend of all the new stuff that we experienced.
Yeah,
right?
yes. And they had, because it's near Halloween, so they had a big presentation of Day of the Dead, which is a Spanish holiday that they celebrate November 1st. So they had, and it's connected to, if you know, the Disney movie Coco. So there was a lot of art featuring that from local artists in San Francisco, I think at the university. So that we looked around at that stuff. It's neat.
So, but they have a little gift shop that you can visit, and you can get a lot of CDs and upcoming events.
Yes, but with digital music, who buys CDs today?
Correct. We can get more. But now, I had a hard time locating the
oh, did you?
I did.
So should have bought a CD.
Yeah, probably need to buy a CD. So, but that's the first time it's ever been played. Is that correct?
It is. It was. Yes, the first time was Thursday night. It was the world premiere. No one's ever heard it before.
And it was a packed crowd, wasn't it?
It was. Yes.
Now, can kids and teenagers go to it? Did we see any kids and teenagers?
We did not see them.
Okay.
They can come, but it's an event where you have to sit absolutely silently. In the beginning, they said, please be sure to silence your cell phones, and if you have a lozenge or candy, please unwrap it now.
Yeah, that was funny.
I thought it was funny. They don't want any noise, so you can bring your children.
I did see a couple kids.
Oh, did you?
I did,
I didn't hear any.
There was a kid crying, and the usher did excuse them.
Oh.
So I did see that. So they take that very seriously.
Yes, because they work hard. You want to hear. You don't want to be disrupted.
How describe to them what the building looked like? It was very. There was a huge organ in the back.
Oh, the platform?
The platform.
There was a piano.
There was a piano. There was a harp.
There were two harps, I think. And so all the stringed instruments were on the left side as you're facing it. On the left side, the woodwinds were in the back. Excuse me. The brass were in the right corner, and then the stringed instruments, like the ones that are bigger than a violin, so violins, and then, I don't know names, viola, cello, bass, they were all tiered down from smallest ones to largest
So
ones.
you're saying a rookie like us can really enjoy it?
I would say anyone can enjoy it,
really
but
enjoyed the
we
music.
enjoyed it great.
We
It was
did.
beautiful music.
It was nice.
They played music very well. It was beautiful.
So if a person buy a ticket, do you think they should be sitting in the front row, in the center, or in the back?
Well, since we've only been one time, it didn't seem as if any of the seats were bad.
Correct.
On the main floor. There was this weird seating area that's like right above the orchestra where you look down on it. I think that would be weird. And then the upper level, I think, would be difficult to see in here too.
So if you're a type of person that you just want to hear the music, they can sit in the back of the premiere seating like we're here. Or I know one lady, she sat in the back and she brought one of those binoculars.
Like opera glasses?
Opera glasses.
So it still was really close where we were.
It was.
Well, we weren't all the way in the back, but it was good.
I think if you sit too close, I don't know. I wasn't there in the front seats, so it's hard for me to say, front seat is the premier. So if you ever sat in the front seats before, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
And we're just curious how did it sound to you? What did it look like? Was it too close? Did you see everybody mustache?
Well, if you're in the front, I don't know, do you get a whole panoramic view? Can you see everywhere on the stage, every instrument being played? I don't know. I don't know what it's like. We sat in a beautiful seat. I have absolutely no complaints about where we sat.
Another thing I noticed was that nobody didn't take any videos and photos when they were playing.
Maybe that you're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to?
I don't know.
But they didn't announce it.
They didn't.
I guess, I was too scared.
Rules.
I was too scared to do it because nobody else wasn't doing it.
No one was. No.
All right, so the first half was over. To return back to seats, they had that bell, remember?
Oh, yeah, they have a chime that tells
chime.
you it's like, I think it was a 3-minute bell because it didn't seem that long to get back.
Again, once that door is closed, I mean, they really don't want nobody going in and out.
And the ushers are on it. There was one lady that was trying to walk in with a drink, and she's like, no, stop, because I was asking the usher a question. She stopped her conversation with me. She said, no, you need a lid. Go get a lid. You can take it, but get a lid. So.
There's lids provided, and on the left-hand side is lids provided.
Yes, but she was doing her job.
So, all right, then what was the second half? Do you remember?
The second half had 2 pieces.
Correct.
So the first one, Losing Earth, it was, I believe it was 23 minutes. I don't see it this page I'm looking on, but I remember it was 23 minutes, but it took longer because they introduced him and so forth. And then the second half, there were 2 pieces. The first one was 6 minutes, and it's something not in English. It's Durn Matin de Primites. It was
Close.
A 6-minute piece, and I would have to say that it was probably out of the 3, it was my favorite because it just seemed very upbeat, light, and happy.
I like Losing Earth.
I did like that too. I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just saying he has a hard time choosing favorites.
Yeah.
Doesn't understand.
I thought Losing Earth was really good.
It was really good.
It's good, but we had just a different opinion.
We do. We don't have to have the same favorite.
No.
And it was written in 1918, so it was really good. And then the second piece was 31 minutes long, and it's called Pictures at an Exhibit, words I can say in English. And it was really good.
So, and by the way, they do rotate people out during.
Yeah, the members of the orchestra. So
go ahead. I noticed the second time they played, everybody all switched on me.
I didn't really pay attention because I was paying the first one, the Jake, the person who was playing the percussion, was like the star of it, if you will. So you basically watch him because he was doing some amazing things with percussion instruments. And as I said, that's not normal. Right? It's not. Well, you don't see that. They're in the background. So, and then I saw the violin section. And since the violin section didn't change, the one section I was looking at, I didn't think anyone changed.
The violin section did change. So did a lot of. Now, every time they finished the concert, they always had one group that had a soloist stood up.
Yeah, I think it was the lead violinist.
The lead violinist.
And he was like second to the conductor.
Correct.
Yes. Yeah. And he helped them all because they all played the same pitch.
Yeah. So what we have learned so far. Number 1, we learned
find a parking spot before you get there.
Okay.
Or get there 45. We were 45 minutes early.
And we went on Saturday.
Yes.
So you can plan a whole day in San Francisco on Saturday and finish up the night at the
Symphony.
And so there's a lot of things you can do. Golden Gate Bridge.
And those things don't cost any money.
Correct. Now there's
parking. A lot of activities in San Francisco, like enjoying the pier and such, you just have to pay for parking.
Correct. So what kind of we Googled the tickets. What the ticket price are?
They are between, I would say, $60 to $130, depending upon where you sit in the auditorium. Where we sat, it was about $99. However, he got some excellent deals through his VetTix.
Yes, and for veterans, you get free tickets. I post a link right down below so you can take a look at it, sign up for it. You do have to pay a handling fee. I think we pay like $14.95 for a handling fee, which was 2 tickets for $14.95 for the handling fee.
We should have paid $200. If you
Over
look at our
$200.
ticket, it says $0.
So if you're a veteran, you have to go. I have the link below. Go take a look at it. See if you qualify. Each person is case by case. So I really encourage you. There's always events going on in your local area.
And I have 2 questions for this.
Sure.
Since you take care of everything, I don't have to worry about it. Number 1, do they email you this event? That's how you knew about it?
Correct. Once you sign up, you get on their email list and you get updates on a daily basis of what events are coming. This is the second time we used the program.
Yeah, the first time was for the circus.
The circus,
Mm-hmm.
And which was, the circus was another $14
Right, you just had to pay for handling.
Yeah, usually it's $14 for 2 people for us.
Yeah. So my next question was, how many tickets do they let you have for your family or for your spouse or what?
Usually, you can get up to 4 tickets.
Okay.
Minimum of 4 tickets.
Max.
Now, on the sporting events like the Giants or the baseballs or stuff like that, you have to, what's it called? Not bet. Put into a lottery. So you get coins every time you do a survey or every time you log on into the website, and you generate all these coins. You use that coins for a lottery pick, and that's how you're able to get those seats.
Oh, because so many people want them.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of different ways you can get the lottery tickets. So I encourage you, if you're a veteran, a military, honorable discharge, 100% disabled, whatever your circumstance is, I have the link below at Blog Talk Radio, and likewise be on YouTube and Twitter and all that stuff. So encourage you sign up for it.
And it should be on our website too, because we talked about it for the circus.
We did. I believe it's on the website.
I think it's on our website, which is
Avrittsfavorites.com
or
PrivateEyeVentures.com.
Yes, you can find us anywhere. We're not hiding.
No, we're not hiding. So the first one we went through, the second one. What did you think about the third one?
The third one was nice. It was the longest, of course. It was very had a lot of variety to it. So the first piece and the second piece are very cohesive, where they had the same feel, emotion, and theme. The third one was everywhere. It had a lot of different emotions, a lot of different playing. It blends cultures, that's why.
So by saying all this, make sure you know your parking spot.
That's what we learned. We said, we are going to vlog about that.
And you think, well, I'm handicapped. You get a handicap. We did not see any handicap signs or any handicap. It's all taken.
I know, and just because you can get that treatment, if a parking garage is full, they don't save handicaps for handicapped people. And the street parking is crazy. It's all taken, street parking. So there could be handicaps available, but they're not because they're filled.
Oh, there's one thing also I did saw. It's free ride to the BART system.
Oh.
I saw that down there. So you can park at the BART system. From there, you can get a free ride. That's probably the best way of traveling in San Francisco. Or you take the ferry over, use the BART system from there.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different ways you can get there. I really recommend going to the website and check out their traveling, which we did not do.
No.
We should have.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, lesson learned.
Just
so
like
always go to their websites.
Yes. Just like our intro says, we've made mistakes, so you don't need to.
We made a lot of mistakes on this one.
No, a lot.
No.
One mistake.
Well, one mistake that cost us 45 minutes of time.
But it's fine.
So that was I think it was one of our Avritt's favorites. We enjoyed it.
It was great. And something that some people may not enjoy, but we did, was the road trip. Because when you're driving, you're not distracted by anything else other than each other. Which I don't mean distracted, but it's the only thing you can give your attention to. So we've had, work-wise, it's been a busy like 3 weeks prior to that.
3 or 4 weeks prior to that.
So it was just nice to be together and not have to work on work projects and just to enjoy each other. And something that we have that I got back in Valentine's Day for him is a book that for couples to do, where you ask each other questions, and it just brings up, discussion points. And some sentimental memories. And
exactly.
Yeah,
And it was fun, wasn't it?
It was fun. And you enjoy it. And it was fun.
So that was our trip. And I encourage you to go to our blog at avrittsfavorites.com. Of course, we're on YouTube, Avritt Favorites. We are reaching our goal for 100 subscribers, and we're getting close.
We need 70 more.
Yeah. However, our Twitter is just going crazy. Just people just following us like crazy, isn't it? We get these notifications as people just.
I don't know how, but one time I used Twitter on my phone. We used it at Disneyland, and since then I get notifications, and I get them throughout the day. So-and-so is following you. So-and-so liked your comment.
Mm-hmm.
So,
or so-and-so is subscribing to your YouTube channel.
Yes.
So so it's crazy. And
some people have crazy Twitter handles.
Correct. So we do monitor all that. So, but you can follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. We have a Facebook fan page.
Mm-hmm.
We're just out there, and we always post different things on different social media. But right now, our YouTube and Twitter is going like crazy. Instagram is good, isn't it?
It's good.
Mm-hmm. Our Facebook fan page is so.
Because our OnlyFans are my friends. Not even your friends.
That's true.
Just my friends, which I appreciate you so much.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget our drawing. We're having around Thanksgiving. Our drawing, remember?
I know. We said we're going to do it at the end of September.
Yeah, but we changed it to Thanksgiving.
We never said that.
Yeah.
Out loud.
Yeah. So at Thanksgiving, we'll hold the drawing right before Thanksgiving so people have it for the holidays.
Oh, that's nice. Make some travel plans. Or
you can use it as a gift.
Mm-hmm.
So to register for the giving, go to avrittsfavorites.com and you'll see giveaway, and that will take you to another link. So we're excited about that. So what are we giving away?
One thing about this, if you're using your phone, if you're using a mobile application, scroll all the way to the bottom and it's orange. I've had people tell me, I can't figure it out. Scroll all the way to the bottom and it's orange. Push the button and you'll be good. So we have 3 gift cards. First place is a $50 gift card to hotels.com. Second place and third place, they are both $25 gift cards. Second place chooses which one they want. Third place gets whatever's left. So $25 to either Dollar Shave Club or Chipotle.
So that's it. That's just our review of review of the Losing Earth concert.
Symphony.
Okay.
I would say Losing Earth. Mm-hmm.
Losing Earth, and his world premiere.
Yes, we were a part of it. We didn't know. The ticket says Pictures and Percussion, which that's not a name. We didn't know what we were seeing until they said it. So it was really neat.
It was.
So once it becomes super famous, we can say we were there opening weekend.
And you hear it from us on Avritt's Favorites.
Yes.
All right. Well, talk to you guys later. We're going to end the broadcast. So make sure you just follow us where?
avrittsfavorites.com, privateeyeadventures.com, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Blog Talk Radio.
And just Google Avritt's Favorites.
You'll find us.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
All right, bye.